Hi guys, so sorry about my voice crack and my, adjusting the camera, which I always do. um, but today will be a different kind of video just because I found out interesting news the other day. So I've talked about it before, but when I was a kid, I was abused in a bad way. Like, I'm not ashamed of it, but like my family watches these videos and just, to save them from the, I don't come right out and say it, but maybe I'm sure you guys can guess or not. I don't know. So yeah, that person that abused me as a kid, I found out recently died. Because a few years ago, I was curious about their whereabouts. I looked them up on Facebook, and I found out that they were battling cancer. And that was an odd feeling. This is before, like, I was really, sorry, dust, really deep in my faith. So I did have that feeling of kind of, well, that's what you get, which isn't a good feeling to have. But yeah, and then the other night I had a dream about him. I'll say him, it's a guy. Now that he's dead, he can't come across my videos. I'm still not going to say names or who exactly it was, just for my sake, and who knows. But yeah, so I had a dream about him a couple nights ago, and it made me want to look him up on Facebook again. And I saw a post by one of his family members about his celebration of life party, and this was like posted 5 days prior to me looking him up. And again, as a Christian, I know that I shouldn't celebrate things like this, and I'm not happy about it. I'm certainly not sad about it. It's a really weird feeling. It's not one that you can really know unless you're in that situation where the person that caused so much pain and suffering to you dies. It's not a feeling everyone is going to have in their life, and consider yourself lucky if you don't, honestly. So regardless, over the years of me, sorry, I'm all over the place. This wasn't scripted or anything. None of my videos are scripted, but this one is more like just, I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like, it's been over for a while because I've healed from it for the most part. I mean, I'm never going to forget about it, it's always going to be with me, almost like a part of me, unfortunately, but it's not something that I think about a lot or really brings me down anymore, which is great, and I have God to credit for that. I mean, some people say that like your past or your struggles make you stronger. I give that person no credit. I give the trauma no credit. I give God all the credit. He's the one that made me strong. He's the one that made me get through it, for sure. So, anyways, this video is just gonna be reading something, but it's turned into something else. So, like, as a Christian, I know that God forgives people if they really mean it and like really ask for forgiveness. So I don't know where he is, if you know what I mean. That's up to God. So, but sorry, what I was saying is, over the years because I blocked it out for so many years. This happened when I was like 9 years old, and I didn't remember it until I was, like around, I can't remember the exact year. I think it was maybe when I was around 19 years old. I can't remember. It's almost 10 years exactly. And then that's when I started writing him letters. Obviously, I didn't send any of them. I wrote them down in a journal. It was more to get my feelings out than anything else. Like, if I could say anything to him, this is what I would say. And I wrote him many, many letters in various journals throughout the years. So I wrote my last one to him last night. And I would like to share that with you guys, because I know I'm not the only one that's ever been abused, and it's really sad that people go through it, especially children. People that can hurt children are evil, you know. It's just but maybe this could help someone else. I don't know, because obviously you don't need to tell me or anything, but I'm sure at least one person in my audience has been or has gone through something like this, or, you know, something. So maybe it'll help them too. I don't know. And I don't know if this has really brought me closure, because I was doing fine long before he passed away, which again I'm really happy about. But I don't know, it's one of those things that it's weird, you know. It's really weird. So I just want to read it, and you know, I don't know. It's been odd. I will say, like, everything, like, I feel all right, but it's in the back of my mind, you know. And he was never brought to justice on earth. But I believe God did whatever needed to be done with him, because obviously, like I said, that's not my decision, it's God's decision. All right, so let me read you my letter. And sorry, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on, so there's gonna be a glare because I can't see, you know, an inch in front of me. So this is what I wrote. It was like after midnight, so the date is today's date, which is the 21st, right? Yeah, today is the 21st. I don't know if I wrote him any letters. Yeah. So I have this journal I got from Amazon, and it's cool because you can actually number the pages and like label it. It comes with like a table of contents. So I labeled it as my last letter, meaning my last letter to him, because I'm not gonna waste any more ink on him. I've wasted enough ink and paper on him, honestly, now that he's dead, you know. I don't mean to sound cold or callous, but those of you that get it, get it. Okay. I'm not going to say his name, so I'm just going to say blank for his name. Actually, I'll say Bob. I only mentioned his name twice, so I'll just say Bob. That's not his real name, though. I found out that Bob died recently, so this is my last letter to him. Now that chapter of my life can be finished. Okay, so this is now the letter to him. Dear Bob, I heard that you have passed away from the cancer you have been fighting for a while. I also know that, at least the last few years of your life, you claimed to be a man of God. I don't know how sincere you were, and I don't know where you are right now. That's up to God. I have written before that you didn't end my life, and that's still true. Now, I don't have to worry about running into you or you hurting anyone ever again. I still forgive you. I assume that your family doesn't know what you did. Don't worry. I'll spare them from having to know. You are dead. But, hang on. But I will still become a nurse, get married, and have children. I will protect them from people like you. We both know what you did, and so does God. I hope you are serious about your faith. I will never forget what you did to me, but you haven't taken everything from me. I hope you begged for mercy. From Carly. So, yeah. Before, whenever I first remembered what happened, I would write pages and pages to him. This was really just 1.5 pages. I mean, it's really all I had to say. And I hope that this video was alright. Not too much of a downer. I just needed to get it off my chest, you know. Let other people know about it. Like, obviously my parents know about it. But I just hope that maybe someone else can relate. And if you're going through something really difficult, just know that it does get better. And I think I've said this before too, but I was one of those people that's like, this is never going to get better. This is just my life now. I'm going to be and agoraphobic shut-in that has depression and will never have a normal life. And thankfully, by the grace of God, that didn't happen. That's not how my life is anymore. And I couldn't be more grateful. Because for so long, I was just like, how come he gets to live his life and I can't? But I mean, not to sound cold, now he's dead and I have my whole life ahead of me. You know, I'm only 24 years old. And also, when he was alive, he had to live with what he did. Whether he acknowledged it, wanted to think about it, whatever, he knew that what he did. So anyways, again, sorry that this video was kind of sad and, you know, but I wanted to get it out there. That if anyone is struggling, it'll be okay. And even if the person that hurt you doesn't get, like, earthly justice, like they don't go to prison or anything, there's a God that will give out, I guess, a lot better justice than like any judge could. So I hope that makes sense. And this video wasn't too bad, but this will be the only video I make about it, so don't worry. My next video will probably be like a purse video or something. And also don't worry about me, guys. I'm all right. I just wanted to get that off my chest and out there, you know, that it gets better. I promise that it does. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you guys got something out of this video. I don't know. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.